This video is sponsored by Depow EV charging accessories. Thanks to Depow for sending me this portable charger, I've slashed my charging time from 3 nights down to just 2 nights. And with the right power supply, I could even bring it down to just 1 night. Not only does it charge my BYD Seal faster, it also gives me a greater control over my EV battery's health while maximizing my house solar power energy, saving me more money. Hi everyone, welcome to another Sky Perspective video. I've been using this BYD supplied home portable charger to charge my BYD Seal for many months. I need 3 nights to charge up my BYD Seal from 30% to 100%. This is roughly my charging pattern. I get about 30% of the battery from 12 hours charge each night. And the drop on the second and third nights is because I drove the car during the daytime. Now, why is it so slow? It's because this portable Mode 2 charger supplied by BYD when I bought my BYD Seal can only supply 1.5 kilowatts of power. Now, as for this Depow portable charger, it's a lot better than the supplied BYD charger. It has a color LCD screen to show us what's going on. We can easily set a delayed start time, and the best part is, we can control the variable current from 6 amps up to 15 amps. So, starting with 8 amps current. With 8 amp current, I'm getting about 1.3 to 1.4 kilowatts. This is about the same as my BYD supplied portable charger, which I get about 1.5 kilowatt. Now let me unplug and try the next step up. So we can only switch the current settings when it's not charging. To change the current, we touch this A button, which I assume it stands for amperage. Okay, now it's set to 10 amps. Let me plug in the car. And let's see. Okay, the power is slowly going up. Nice, it's now at about 1.7 kilowatt. I'll let it stabilize a bit and check back in a few minutes. Okay, now the display is showing it's charging at 10 amps. It has been charging for about 10 minutes and it has delivered 0.38 kilowatt hour of power. The charger is sending 2.3 kilowatts of power and the voltage is around 234 volts. By the way, this is how we calculate the charging power. Voltage multiplied by current will give us the power. So 234 volts. At 10 amps, we roughly get 2.3 kilowatts of power. Now, with this 10 amp settings, let's see how much the BYD Seal is accepting. It's now charging at 2.0 kilowatt charging power, and it takes about 21 to 22 hours to charge my BYD Seal to full. And that will be 2 nights of 12 hours charging, like I mentioned at the start of this video. To bring it down to 1 night and charge just 12 hours to full charge, we can increase the current to charge at 15 amps. But this will require consulting your local licensed electrician. Every country is different, and most domestic household electrical wiring and power sockets can only support up to 10 amps. Charging at 15 amps using a 10 amp power socket will cause potential fire hazard. So safety first. Always consult your local electrician if you are unsure. With most Australian domestic power sockets, they are mostly 10 amp sockets. There are custom installed 15 amp power sockets which have a much bigger earth pin for safety reasons. This Depow charger comes with a plug and with the big earth pin because it can draw up to 15 amp current. However, Depow understand most of our household will only have the standard 10 amps power socket. Hence, they supplied a short converter cable for our power sockets. Using the converter cable means we should only set the current to a maximum of 10 amps, not 15 amps. The other thing to note is this charger will be drawing the full 10 amps that the socket can supply. So make sure no other appliances are sharing the same socket. Yes, not like this. This is not Lego building blocks. Now, safety first. Make sure we only set the maximum current that our power socket can supply. For me, I plan to only charge at 10 amps as 2 nights of charging my BYD Seal from 30% to 100% is good enough. And if I want to look after my EV battery health, I can easily reduce it to slow charge at 8 amps, which is about the same rate as the supplied BYD charger. With this Depow charger, my charging pattern now looks like this. If I charge at 10 amps, I can get about 40% charge for 12 hours each night. The reason why I only charge 12 hours each night is because I only charge when there is no sunlight. I get paid more when I send my house solar roof energy back to the grid. That's why I only charge at nightfall. And this brings me to the next topic of charging at preset times. Now imagine it's 5 p.m. when I reach home and I plug in my BYD Seal to charge. I still get solar cash at that time because there is still sunlight. So normally I have to go through the layers of the menu on the BYD Seal, trying to find where to set the time to start charging at 6:30 p.m. Now with this Depow portable charger, I don't need to do that at all. I simply press once to delay the charge for 30 minutes, press twice to delay for 1 hour, and 3 times to delay 1.5 hours, and you get the idea. So 5 p.m., I just need to delay 1.5 hours to start charging at 6:30 p.m. It's so easy for me to press the delay start, plug in the charging cable. I don't even need to start the car to get into the menu and set the time to start charging. The other great thing about this Depow charger is the option of having 10 meters cable. If you are getting one, I would highly recommend you consider getting a 10-meter cable because now I don't have to reverse park into my garage. My charging cable is long enough to reach the back of my garage, even when I park head in. With my previous BYD cable, I always need to reverse park whenever I need to charge the car because the cable is a short cable. Now, when I open up the box, I'm pretty impressed with what comes with the charging cable. We get the entire complete EV charging solution. Depow even supplied this charger plug cable wall mount for us to store our charging cable. But I'm not using that because I have a better solution, which is to use my IKEA spice rack. Apart from all this, we also get this bottomless bag thing. Initially, I was wondering, why is this carrying bag having an open bottom? And what is this carrying bag for? And then I realized it is actually a protective bag to protect the charger when it's out in the sun or in the rain. It's so thoughtful of Depow to also include this protective bag, so we can look after our charger. Oh, this is the other thing. I'm also very glad that the wall mounting hole is up here. I struggle with removing and mounting my BYD Seal portable charger because I can't see the hole when I'm hanging it. Why can't they make it simpler like what Depow has done? Just design the hanging hole on top of the charger. If you are like me, trying to survive charging your BYD EV using the BYD supplied charger and refusing to spend $1,000 to install an EV charger at home, consider getting this Depow fast portable charger so you can charge up your BYD in 2 nights, not 3. And if you have a 15 amps power socket, you can do it in 1 night. And if you haven't bought a Type 2 to Type 2 EV charging cable, watch this video where I showed why you should get one in order to get free electricity from those free EV charging stations. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next video.